Hey guys, it's been a long time and I meant to get a video out to you before the end of the year. I haven't. So I'm sitting right now in front of my grandparents' home. That was added onto, that was my great-grandparents' home. I hate that we have to tear it down. I spent my teenage years here. I spent every summer of my life from when I was 4 till I was 14 and we moved here. I spent my summers with my grandparents until they both passed. And it's a huge deal for me to be building my forever home here at the site. So more to come about that. But a little catching up. The last time I talked to you guys was November of 2018. I was weeks away from delivering my third child, my only son. I didn't know when I last talked to you that I was having a son. I was surprised by that. We had 2 girls and I said, I don't want to know what the baby is this time. So we had it. I didn't know, my husband did, and he did a really good job keeping it from me. All stories for another time, right? So like, why am I back here? I'm back because I, over the past 3 years, have been on YouTube, have continued to enjoy some of maybe your content and new content, and it has literally changed my life. Little things from picking up how someone, does their meal planning to watching people build their own homes and saying that they're putting insulation on the inside walls and we should do that. But I guess isn't really like a big thing, but kind of like you just never know what's a big thing and what's a little thing and how it's going to impact someone's life. Sharing stories, sharing your story, how something helps you has helped me. And I want to share my story and hope that it helps you. And so I'm going to try to do weekly videos. And some of these videos are going to be things that are story times that I just want you to hear my story. I want to have these recorded for my children. Like I'm probably gonna do like birth stories just so that they're recorded so they can look back on them. What's also happened, my mother had already passed when we had filmed. She died October of Halloween of 2016. So when I was doing Making Money Monday, and then my dad passed January of 2020, both of them from colon cancer. And I wish so bad that I had asked them things. I think about stuff now and I'm like, wow, I wish I would have asked them that. I wish I would have paid better attention to when they said things like that. And I'm sure my children will have similar regrets. I'm sure some of you do too. And so I want to have this also be a place where my family can, keep track of, look back on things like that, especially the build of this house. We are not building it with our own 2 hands. We are using a builder. But like next week, this is going to be totally different. They have already removed the previous above ground power lines, like from the road to this spot. It still exists, but like from here to the house, it's gone because demo starts next week. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I'm out here now because I painted some X's on a few trees that outside of whatever they need to take down, we want them to take down. One is dead and a few are just in the way of the farmer who doesn't land here. So anyhow, outside of having that son in 2018, my husband and I started a business, like a brick and mortar physical location, a play cafe. We bought land and built a brand new building from the ground up, and we opened our doors March 7th of 2020. So like I have crazy stories about that. We're still open. And then in July of 2020, I found out I was pregnant again. I've always wanted at least 4 children. My mom had 4 kids. I'm one of 7 technically because my dad had 3 other kids, and my older siblings are a big part of my life too. But I always wanted at least 4 kids. And so we found out that we were having another daughter. So we have 3 daughters and a son. She's not even a year old yet. She was born 15 days past due. We've moved. Since you saw me, we had like just moved, and you watched me like pack up out of my farmhouse and then unload all of those things into that 1,400 square foot house that we then moved out of. I literally moved less than 24 hours after my son was born. And we stayed in that next house through the beginning of 2021, and we moved out of that house into an apartment, and we moved out of that apartment into my father-in-law's house, and we're staying there till we move here. So it's a wild and crazy ride. It's still going, and I'm excited to bring you guys along and share on the journey. So yeah, be on the lookout for additional videos from me, maybe even from my kids. I was really anti, and I still don't share a lot about my kids online, but my girls are getting older and they're really interested, and of course the world is changing, and this is just kind of a part of our life now, and so they may share some things on here or on a second channel, and we'll get there. But like, still homeschooling, still suffer from alopecia, still trying to feed my family okay food, looking forward to more homesteading kind of things. I run a physical location of a business that caters families and kids. We make coffee, like espresso drinks, baristas, like it's crazy pants. So if you have any questions for me based on this short video, please comment below, and I will definitely do my best to answer them and to share, relevant stories and information with you that I can. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. And if you're new here, thank you so much. I hope you'll subscribe and come along with us on this journey, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye.